respond and force a game 4, or will OpTic Gaming make the green wall very proud and close this one out with a score of 3-0? I think it's right to kick it off with America's favorite gamer, my boy Nate Schott. Let's see what they're going to be doing here.
I'm very, very excited to see how OpTic Gaming plays on Octane on LAN. I mean, these guys are very, very good. When you look at the team, I mean, Octane's a very AR-dominant spot, right? And you have Proofy, Clayster, and even Scum can make the switch over to the Remington whenever the hell he wants. So Clayster is basically going to sit mid-map. If you look at the mini-map, he's going to be bottom broken. And his main job is to sit here with his iron boots that he's equipped because he's getting ready to go into the water temple and just kill everything in sight.
That was an amazing reference.
Look at this. He's never going to move, but he's never going to get outshot.
Yeah, and he's just
it's insane.
The accuracy as well, it's definitely showing up there. I mean, if anyone decides to challenge him, and the crazy part about this too, his teammates are giving him that confidence. He knows that he doesn't really have to worry too much about his club side.
Oh, not at all.
He can just hang out and watch it, but not worry about it. And there's a big difference between the two.
And it's always interesting to see how teams respond to the different looks that other teams throw at them. Like, OpTic Gaming's taking a slower approach now, and finally, they get a couple downs, so now Clayster can move up and kind of hit this cycle game. Clayster's end goal is to basically get inside the base, in the top motel, but he has a long way to get there.
That's right, and Proofy now on your screen as he is going to try and see if he can make his way right by motel, finding one. That's going to be Diabolic. Now, I want to jump over to VVV here because, the pressure is on for this team at this point to be able to perform. And, they're going to be hanging their heads low if they end up going out 3-0, especially the way Sender was saying with such confidence he had that his team will be able to perform here. But you look at that kill feed, or you look at that scoreboard, I should say, realize Sender just struggling.
Oh, God.
And Diabolic now, he knows that, there's not really much he's going to be able to do at this point. OpTic Gaming is going to put the first one in there, as that's going to make it into a 1-0 now. And look at how OpTic is set up. Proofy, as well as Nate Schott. This is pretty much cookies for them. They get another Cat 2-0.
Yeah, and there's going to be another guy coming on the flank here, which is going to be Proofy, and now Clayster is mid-map, and he's going to he cut everyone off. So VVV, when you push into the base, you end up spawning VVV behind strip. So if there's a guy mid-map, it's easy kills.
Well, Clayster's going to score right now, or he's in a position to at the very least. I mean, he's going to have two players there. He gets cleaned up, though, by Diabolic. You have Sender now, as he's going to be pushing his way around. They made that call out, so let's see how they're going to respond off the respawn now. Let's see what.
It's going to be big. He is one-on-one battle, man.
Nope, but he gets it, and that is going to make it 2-1, and that is going to be huge for them. But OpTic Gaming answers right back with a goal of their own.
Don't you just love COD-casting Blitz?
Yeah,
it is just an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, you end up missing quite a few. But Diabolic now on the run. He is going to get that one, so that's going to net him. But now you have VVV, who does not have any coverage inside of their base besides one member, and that's actually going to be flawless. But there's a member here of OpTic Gaming, Jordan, by himself. Looking around, he's going to find one, and that's pretty much going to do it. Never mind, realize, with a stop there, jumping over to Clayster with the iron boots. See you later. We'll jump to another person. Scump now, back again on your screen. 9-6, definitely performing very well here this entire series for the team. Looking at the player in the mid, his teammate was going to be there for the pickup. Nate Schott now, knowing that there could be someone pushing up right through Diner. He's going to have to play this one very, very smart, very astute. And if he wins the run battle and he gets it, that's actually going to be a big win for them.
Yeah, and now he's actually going to be pushing out here. He does have a guy on top of him, so he's got to be a little bit passive here. Obviously, he doesn't know that, but he's going to be taken out, so now his teammates know that. But this is a very, very odd game so far that we've seen. I mean, VVV's kind of leaving like two guys in their base and sending two guys out in the middle of the map, and it's not working, but it's not like as efficient.
They're turtling.
Yeah, it's a turtle.
I mean, it's like what me and Sensor were talking about yesterday with the FaZe Red matchup. I mean, you saw Justice turtle quite a bit, and Flawless just ripped Proofy apart there, or as we coined yesterday, Twirtle. Twirtle, yeah, because he didn't know.
Twerking and
he didn't know that Squirtle was a Pokemon. That he thought it was Twirtle.
What, did Sensor not have a childhood?
I don't know, but yeah, I saw people on Reddit talking about it, so it's actually pretty funny. So jumping over here back over to Proof now, who is going to be working with Nate on the left side and try and see if they can make some noise happen. There's going to be some pressure, though, from VVV, and OpTic Gaming needs to respond in turn. Proofy is going to find one. Realize, though, not going to happen. He's 3-13. I don't know what is going on with him, but this is not the Realize that I expected to see here at UGC.
Yeah, I think he's missed a couple tournaments, and he just needs to kind of get into it, but wow. Whoever just scored just split like 3 members of VVV, and he was kind of like, by the way, I have my invisibility cloak.
Yeah.
Can't see me.
Yeah, that's right. I'm, you know, don't they have that in Harry Potter?
Yep,
You know?
that was the reference.
Yeah, we have a tendency to make a lot of those. 5-2 in the count here as OpTic Gaming looking strong with 3 caps. A 3-cap lead, I should say.
Yeah.
VVV, though, I mean, Realize has to step it up. He's 3-13.
You're not going to win with 3-13. There's just no way, especially versus OpTic. I mean, the fact you're only down by 3 caps is going to be good, but on this side, Clayster's going to sit second-level motel and, like, watch. He's going to push up here just a little bit, throw a trophy down, and kind of cut off mid-map, and then from there he's going to rotate back as soon as things get dicey. So they have to get through Clayster. Yep. And they haven't been able to yet. And that's 2 members down, and just like that, OpTic Gaming's already pushing on the flag.
That's right. Let's actually jump over here. Actually, Nate's shot. Proofy was taken out. There's going to be 3 members there. Finding 1. Let's see if he can go for the double. There's going to be 1 inside of the store. He's going to have 1 to his right, though, but that's going to be a cap there as OpTic Gaming make this one a 4-point lead, 6-2. And OpTic is just, again, rolling yet again. Yep. Because this has been all OpTic's game here.
Clayster might as well get like a manicure while he's sitting at the base, because there's no member of VVV even going to be close anytime soon.
Why a manicure though? Why?
I don't know, because he's a pro gamer and they need to take good care of their hands.
That's a good one, man. Good save. Good save. We almost revealed a little bit about the Savage himself there, but you know.
Come on, let's be honest. I bite my nails. I don't use clippers.
So OpTic Gaming just managed to get another cap there, 7-2. This is a score. I mean, OpTic, again, they're having their way. They're having their way, but it seems like VVV is starting to finally apply that pressure. Still not out of it yet here for VVV. 1 player dropping down. That's actually going to be Clayster finding Realize. Realize 4-15. He has gone 1 and 2 on this side. So not really all that bad, but he does need to respond. He does need to get something going.
Oh, Clay, come on, Bob.
Yeah.
Well, you let that one slide.
You can sacrifice that point. I mean, you know, you're still up by 4. You know, there's nothing really wrong with that at this time.
There's 3 minutes left. I mean, VVV by no means are they out of it, but just based on what we've seen, like, we can't really be like, oh yeah, well, based on the fact that, you know, he's still 4-15, we think they're going to come back. Like, he has to turn up. Okay,
that was weird. I'll take it. I'll take it. Clayster's going to find this 1 player as soon as he creeps around the corner. No. Actually, he's going to get taken off from behind. Center going for the double. Oh, man.
Oh, he knifed it.
And just the game does not like him as he has to reload, and then he goes for that knife out of frustration. Flawless now. He is looking to play that same position that Clayster was doing, but just not as well because because unlike the situation with Clayster, he has to worry about his club side. Clayster does not because he knows his teammates have pretty much effectively closed that lane down. And yeah, I mean, it's not a good position for VVV to be in here. Flawless though with a stop. And he knows there's going to be a lot of pressure coming around the side here, finding 1 that's actually going to be on top of that catwalk. He backs away. Back over to see who is actually playing defense there. Realize he's going to bust out that AR now, and that's going to be a good run for them. And
that would actually be a smart audible if Realize actually decided, you know what, guys, I'll play back because I can't win my gunfights right now. I'll play defense just a little bit. You guys push up until I get into the swing of things.
Yeah, that's actually, it makes a lot of sense there.
It does.
And again, you mentioned before, it could be just the confidence, him not really playing all that much, you know, in tournament play. It makes 100% total sense. Scumped over to kill there on Diabolic as he's going to be right by bottom pawn getting cleaned up there by Realize MTAR. And again, still not out of it. VVV have 4 points to gain here, and it is very doable with 1 minute and 38 seconds left on the clock. 2 down right now as you're going to have a clear lane, and this could be the big save there as VVV thought that they were going to have that one. Diabolic, though, on the other hand, he is going to get taken off on the left, and that's only going to resort in 1 cap for them. What could have been 2 turned out to only be 1, and it really doesn't matter all that much because OpTic Gaming were able to get a cap of their own. Lead is still at 4 in favor of OpTic with 1 minute 15 on the clock.
Yep, 70 seconds here left in play. There's going to be 1 member of OpTic trying to sneak in here. Flawless is going to shut that down, but as you can look here, they have to be aggressive. But the thing that's scary here is that OpTic can overextend and push right through bottom broken the entire time because it doesn't matter. They can sacrifice a goal.
That's very true. That's very true. And again, they sacrifice a goal. What it goes up to what? You know, 3-point lead, and Diabolic is going to get that one, though. And no one in OpTic Gaming is going to be there for the response. Now we're going to have about 46 seconds left on the clock. They have to make 3 caps happen. Still, again, very doable. Plenty of time left on the clock. The way that OpTic Gaming is playing this one, though, they're turtling a tad bit in the base. Smokes are going to come out. Diabolic looking to make some plays. Finding one up top. Hit partner is not going to get an assist, though, in turn. Flawless over in the mid. Jumping back over to realize he's going to be top motel. Pressure's on with 27 seconds left on the clock, though. Again, still very winnable if he's able to cap this one right now, and he's not going to be able to do that there. They have to get a cap pretty much right now, and no, not going to be the case. And that is going to lock things up here, ladies and gentlemen. OpTic Gaming will win this matchup 3-0 over VVV Game to kick off things here for day number 2 at the UGC Elgato 20K.
Yeah, that was, if you're a Greenwall fan, that's exactly how you wanted to see him come out. I'm sure the tie was a little bit scary for everyone. Everyone's like, oh, man, not this again.
Yep.
But then they just annihilated their opposition. I mean, that's exactly what you want. And that's one of the best things about the no veto system is it definitely kind of helps OpTic Gaming out because they can actually get those AR-friendly maps, and Clayster can do Clayster things on it.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Everyone else was kind of being able to avoid it back in the day with veto systems. So this is looking pretty good for OpTic Gaming. Realize, hopefully the loser's bracket has a better run on him than the winner's bracket did.
He played substantially better in that second half than he did in the first. I mean, in the first half, he went 3, I believe, in 13. No, 3 and 11. He went 3 and 11. He ended up going 11 and 21. So, you know, I mean, 10 deaths there. You know, I mean, what he went like 8 and 10. I mean, that's a lot better than starting it. If he would have done that at the start, we may have seen a different situation here.
You're such a positive guy.
I mean,
such a positive guy.
Why be negative? Right? See, look at that. That's how I roll.
You're the worst kind of person.
But yeah, so you're the worst guy. You're terrible. So now we are going to make sure that we have another match on the main stage going right away. And guys, I'm looking at all your feedback on Twitter. Don't worry, I'm reading everything. So, you know, this way we'll be able to work on the broadcast for you guys during the downtime. But we are going to have more matches here on A-Stream. If you haven't had a chance to check out our Bravo stream, come on.